For today, we're going to be focusing on the velocity graphs. So I want to go over some of that with you, and you're going to be doing the same thing this time as you did last time. I didn't like that my velocity graphs weren't clear enough to be able to see the trends in it. So this time I'm going to make sure the graph is plenty big so that you can see the trends and what's happening with the velocity. So to start off, we're going to have our constant speed buggy. Oops. And first, I'm going to leave it off, and we're going to see how that's going to affect the velocity graph. So it's a little choppy at first, which could just be the sensor, but notice how our velocity is essentially 0 meters per second, which is what we expect because it indeed did not move. Now we're going to look at the constant speed buggy to see if it shows that the velocity is consistent. Ready? Go. Oh. All right, go grab it. So our data stays pretty consistent until it starts getting further away. But that very first part looked really good for the first 2 seconds, and then as it got further away, it did get a little choppier to be able to measure that. So I'm going to make this one where it goes forward, stops, and then comes backwards so we can talk about how the graph was made. All right, so for this one, we can see that there was no velocity to start, so it wasn't moving. There was no speed, no nothing. And then all of a sudden, our velocity increases. It stays at whatever velocity it was going, and then it starts slowing down. Once it stops, we're at 0 velocity, and then when it goes backwards, it's going to have a negative velocity because it's going back towards the source. So anytime you have a downward with velocity, it means that it's changed directions. And then at the end, it went back to stopping. Okay?